Well, hello there to all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2017. As you can see, the Hookster's currently in 5th position. Oh, God.
Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Yes, there's Chris, everyone, the Liam Gallagher of Formula One. He's my wonder, whoa. Oh, God. Anyway, we have a new part fitted. It's to the internal combustion engine, an improvement of plus 30%. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the laptop now and see where we are in development. Yes, we've got 8 departments completed in durability right now. 35% completed in total. Wowzers. Only 7% though on the powertrain. As you can see, our engine is looking... well, it's looking pretty knackered like it usually is. As you can see, we've burnt out another internal combustion engine due to the fact that we run on mix quite a lot, and so we may have to get that sorted before we continue.
Welcome to this afternoon's qualifying session here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix.
So here we are at Silverstone, the home of the British Grand Prix, and at the moment, Maxi Boy Verstappen's got pole position with a 1:30.855. Let's see what time who's going to put in. Is he going to beat that? No, he doesn't, and he's 1.3 seconds behind. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. As we accelerate forward now, the qualifying has now been completed. As you can see, we're about to cross the line. We're currently in 12th position. Are we going to improve on that? Well, let's find out now. Are we going to improve on 12? The answer to that is going to be... I think we did. Did we? Did we improve on that? Yes, we did. 9th place. Fucking hell. In a McLaren Honda. Fantastic.
The pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again. And how joyous indeed it is to be back at Silverstone once more for the British Grand Prix. The queues to get in this morning extended miles back down the A43, such is the enthusiasm for Formula One in this country.
So the question is, did we keep 9th position? Let's find out now with the final runners and riders for the race. In 1st position it was Lulu. 2nd place for Sebastian Vettel. In 3rd position it is... Kimi Raikkonen. Hate him. 4th for Valtteri Bottas. 5th for Sergio Perez. 6th for Daniel Ricciardo. 7th for Maxi Boy. 8th for the Hookster. It was 8th position. 9th for Daniel Kvyat. 10th for Loman Grosjean. 11th for Carlos Sainz. 12th for Fernando Alonso. 13th for the Hulk. I've lost it, lads. I've lost it. I've bloody lost it. Esteban Ocon got a penalty. That's why he's dropped down. And Pascal Wehrlein brings up the rest of the field. So on to the strategy. As you can see, one stop and it's going to be sunny all the way through. Fantastic. Let's get into this then. Let's get into it. So here we go then. It's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons clear mode. And we say go, go, go. And it's away we go from 8th position on the grid. We've got Maxi Boy off to the left-hand side as we go into the first turn. It was another fantastic start for the Hookster. Oh, a little bit of contact there, I do believe, with Max Verstappen. But we managed to get up into 7th place. Is he going to do a dive in the next corner? Yes, of course he does. Oh, look at this. Smoking Valtteri Bottas on his tyres there. Had to brake very, very heavily, but we managed to get past. I do believe we've done a move on. Is that Kimi or is that Vettel? I think it's Sebastian Vettel. No, it's Kimi. It's Kimi Raikkonen. We get past Kimi. Yes, fantastic. Up into 3rd position on the first lap at Silverstone. We get past our arch rival, Kimi Raikkonen, and into 3rd place. Wowzers me trousers. Did you see some of those moves? So the car in front of us now is Sebastian Vettel in the sister Ferrari. I do believe Lulu is out there in the front. Yes, Lulu's obviously leading because he's such a good boy. He really is. He's such a good boy and always does what he's told. Yes, there's little Lulu. Okay, into the... oh, very, very wide there for the Hookster. Very, very wide indeed. He cuts back in. Oh, the Ferrari of Kimi Raikkonen. No, he's right there, ready to pounce as we go through Maggots and Beckett's. But the Hookster manages to hold on to this 3rd position. Wow, that was very, very close indeed. He almost lost completely out there to Kimi Raikkonen. But he manages, as we go down the hangar straight now, to hang on to this 3rd position. We're on for a podium, lads. We're on to a podium. Oh, my goodness. I just can't believe it. Yes, in the McLaren Honda, we are on to a podium. So this is almost the end of the first lap. Just going past the pits now. And we're about to start lap 2. Still holding on desperately to this 3rd place. But Sebastian Vettel is... oh, Lulu's putting the fastest lap. Good old Lulu. Good old Lulu indeed. So, on to lap 2 now for the Hookster, and he goes very, very wide once again. I don't know what's happening in that cockpit, but there's certainly some trouble there for the Hookster. He certainly seems to be having some handling issues with that McLaren Honda at the moment, and that's giving the advantage to Kimi Raikkonen, who is there still like an angry wasp, just waiting to pounce and to try and get this position, this podium position, away from the Hookster on the second lap. Now, as you can, oh my goodness, this is looking very, very dicey indeed. Here goes Kimi. I think he's going to try and go around the outside of the Hookster. Yes, he does. Oh, a little bit of contact there, but the Hookster manages to hold on. But he's now at a disadvantage because he's on the outside of Kimi Raikkonen, and Kimi Raikkonen dives down the inside, but the Hookster's going to go. Oh, he does a switchback. He does a switchback on Kimi Raikkonen. Tries to go around the inside, but now goes around the outside. He's going all over the show. It's like a horse race. It's like a bloody horse race trying to get past Kimi Raikkonen as we now go into Maggots and Beckett's once again. Is he? Oh, he's gone wide again. He's gone very, very wide indeed. But he's holding on now to this fourth position, but I think he's now lost out. I think he's lost out to Kimi Raikkonen, and he's down to 4th place. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Anyway, we continue on. It was a good effort from the Hookster there. A good effort indeed to continue in 4th position in, of course, this McLaren Honda, which is way down the field in development. Yes, we are 2nd from bottom, and now we've got more people trying to get past us. It's Valtteri Bottas, and he gets past us as well. Oh, no, 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 Valtteri, no, in the Mercedes car, but the Hookster's going to sneak down the inside, I do believe, is he? Yes. Oh, look at that fantastic move there, but he's gone a little bit wide on the exit, but yes, he managed to hold on to this 4th position now. 4th position as we're about to start lap 3. The DRS has been enabled, but how long can the Hookster hold off from these cars behind? Kimi Raikkonen has already gone past in the Ferrari car, and now we've got Sergio Perez in the Force India. We're really having a right old ding-dong battle with Sergio Perez and the other Force India driver, of course, Esteban Ocon, during this first season of the All Seasons on F1 2017. Okay then, so we're still holding on to 4th place. Perez is still looking angry behind us, but is he going to try and get past? And at the moment, no, the Hookster holds on to this 4th position. So if we look at the mini-map, we can see that the cars ahead are starting to pull away now. And once again, we have a complete trolley train of cars behind the Hookster, which a lot of people in my comments make comments about. Yes, yes. Shut it now. Shut it. Shut it. Anyway, we continue on. This is lap 3. And once again, the Hookster's gone very, very wide and cuts back in. Oh, bloody hell. He almost binned it there, everyone. He almost binned it there. I think there's probably a problem with the handling of the car. I think he may have gone too low on the downforce levels. As you can see, he's definitely having some problems trying to hold on to this McLaren Honda, and that's just giving the advantage now to Sergio Perez and the Force India, who's now going to try and dive down the inside of the Hookster. Is he going to do it? No, the Hookster manages to outbrake Sergio Perez and hold on to this 4th position on lap 3 now. Yes, lap 3. Sebastian Vettel is now putting our fastest lap as we're about to cross the line and start the 4th lap of this Grand Prix, and we're still in 4th position at the moment, jumping over the curb there for the Hookster. Yes, so on to lap 4 now. On to lap 4 as we accelerate forward. Still on lap 4, as you can see, but once again we've got a car trying to get past us. It is Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes. He dives down the inside. Does he get past? No, he doesn't. Oh, there's more contact. Oh, wait, what happened there? What happened there? Got yellow flags, everyone. I think Valtteri Bottas has dropped out. Well, something's happened. He's definitely slowed down. Look, you can't see him behind us. So I think there was definite contact with us and Valtteri Bottas. Anyway, we continue on lap 4 as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 4, and we're going to come in for our pit stop. It's a little bit early, but it's all good. It's all good as we now slow down to the tortuous pit entrance speed at Silverstone, which is very, very slow indeed. You can see we are losing quite a few positions, but we come in for our stop from 4th place. There's the lads already awaiting for us. We're down to 13th. Oh, I think we're going to rejoin at the back of the field, I do believe. It was an early stop, but we change now on to the hard tyre, which is the yellow sidewall soft tyre for this Grand Prix. On lap 5 now, we're going to rejoin, yes, in 20th position, I do believe. 20th place for the Hookster in the McLaren Honda. And just look at our engine. It's looking pretty cream cracker now. We've got several components that are now in the yellow, so we're going to lose a little bit of engine performance in this car. That isn't the reason why the Hookster is having so much trouble handling with this car. I think, as I said earlier, it's because of the downforce levels. Anyway, we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 5. Still on lap 5. Just going past the pits. Luckily, quite a few cars have come into the pits, so we're going to make up quite a few positions now and get out of this 20th place that we're in at the moment. So we go past the pit lane, and you can see huge amount of cars have come in. Huge amount of cars have come in, and we're up now into 15th, 14th position. 13th place now. 13th place on lap 6 as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 6, just coming to the end of the lap, and more cars have come into the pits, as you can see. Now, of course, they're going very, very slowly, so it's going to be quite easy for us to get past and get back, hopefully into the points. Hopefully into the points. Now, 4th position would be nice, because that's what we had when we came into the pits. But let's see what happens. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Any advancement on 6? No. At the moment, 6th place for the Hookster. Behind Marcus Ericsson. But maybe he's going to stop again. Anyway, we accelerate forward down to lap 7 as Lewis Hamilton puts in a fastest lap. We are now going past the pits, and I don't know. Oh, we got trouble though from the car behind. It's the Red Bull. One of the Red Bulls is trying to get past us, but we're holding on to this position at the moment. But he's looking very, very angry. Very, very angry. It's Daniel Ricciardo. It's a Honey Badger, as you can see. We go past the pits. Was there any more cars in? No, there was no more cars in. Anyway, we accelerate forward out to lap 8. And we've got real pressure now from these cars behind. We've got the Honey Badger. We've got Sergio Perez. We've got everybody trying to get past. And let's see if we can hold him off. This is Perez, and he gets past in the Force India, but of course we're going to brake very, very late into this corner and get the place. But oh no, we don't though. And contact, the hand goes up. The hand goes up for the Hookster. And there goes Sergio Perez. He's going round the inside of us, but are we going to get back on him? Yes. Oh, this is getting very, very dicey into turn 1. Very, very dicey indeed. Oh, the Hookster has to go very, very wide and deep into that turn to avoid contact with Sergio Perez, but he manages to hold on now to 5th position on lap 9. As we accelerate forward down to lap 10. 4th position now for the Hookster. He's still under pressure though from Sergio Perez, who's diving down. Oh, there's contact, and Perez goes round. No! Sergio Perez has been bitten by the Hookster, and he goes round. So that's his race all over. Well, he's going to have to catch up, but he's not going to score any points as we accelerate forward out to lap 11. Lap 11, still holding on to 4 for the Hookster at the moment, but look at this. And very, very wide once again for the Hookster. Very, very wide indeed. And he still manages to hold on as we go through Maggots and Beckett, so to this 4th position as we accelerate forward now to lap 12. And we've got yellow flags. The yellow flags, there's a car slowing down. I'm not quite sure who it is, and it's Ocon. It's Esteban Ocon. You can see in the background now his Force India is slowing right down. I think he may be out of the race. We've got more yellows, but we're holding on to this 4th position on lap 12 now as we're about to start the last lap of this race at Silverstone. And it looks like there's a car in the pits. I think there's a car in the pits, which means we may be moving up to a podium position. Let's see as we go past the pits, and yes, we do. Fantastic. This could be a podium, lads. Just one more lap to go. Kimi Raikkonen is in 2nd place. He's way out in front of us though, so we've got no chance of catching him. But can we hold off this usual trolley train, which is behind us, and get this 3rd place for the Hookster in the McLaren Honda at Silverstone? Well, we'll find out in a few corners, because it'll be the end of the Grand Prix, and the gap is it's 28 seconds now, the gap between us and Kimi Raikkonen. So yes, we've got no chance of catching Kimi in that Ferrari car, which of course is outrageous because he stole that seat from us in the last season of the All Seasons on F1 2016, and we will never ever forgive him for that, ever. So through this last section for the last time, which is Maggots and Beckett's, I think, once again, yes. So this is for the last time going through Maggots and going through Beckett's. And Lewis Hamilton, the blessed one, the most blessed one on the planet, once again has won the race in the Mercedes. Well done, Lulu. Well done indeed. It looks like Kimi Raikkonen's going to finish because he's already crossed the line, I do believe. Or he's getting very, very close to crossing the line. And we are going to finish the race, I do believe, in 3rd place and get on the podium, lads, which means we will see the Hookster up there with the almighty gods of Formula 1 on the podium celebrations, which is going to be fantastic. And of course, our McLaren Honda in the 1st year of the F1 2017 All Seasons as we cross the line. Yes, 3rd place. Fantastic. Get in there. That's great to see. And there is Toto Wolff, the Terminator. Is your name Sarah Connor? No, it's Mike. Oh dear. There's Lulu. There's the blessed one. 1st place, of course, for the Mercedes, as always. And there's the team mechanics. And getting out of his car is Carlos Sainz, who finished in 9th place in the Toro Rosso car. What a great result for Toro Rosso. So there's the podium and there's the Hookster. There he is. Look at him. So sprightly. So sprightly. Just 39 years old and still getting podiums. Still getting podiums in a car which really isn't where it should be. It really isn't where it should be. But the Hookster can just wrestle whatever performance he can get out of a car and get up there on these podiums in the first season of the F1 2017 All Seasons career. So there you go then, as the lads hug it out on the top step of the podium. We'll go to the points now and see where we are. Still in 5th place with 104 points now. Sebastian Vettel out in front with 167 points. And the constructors, we're still in 4th place. Wowzers. Let's have a look at the incidents then and see what happened. Oh my goodness, there's loads of them. Absolutely oodles of them. Lots of things happened there. Max Verstappen got a stop-go penalty. Wowzers for colliding with Kvyat. Oh my goodness. And yes, we got a few as well. And what happened to Sebastian Vettel? Oh, in a collision with Ocon. Let's have a look and see. Oh my goodness, look at this on the replay. That's what happened to Sebastian Vettel. He went straight to the back of Esteban Ocon, which you saw earlier. He was slowing down in that Force India. And Sebastian Vettel, I don't know whether he just didn't see him or whatever, but yes, smacked straight to the back of Esteban Ocon in the Force India. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What is going on with Sebastian Vettel? Anyway, let's have a look at our team approval, which is now, well, it can't get any higher. It can't get any higher.
Hey, quick question. How are you here? Are you happy? I mean, obviously, I hope so, but you do have some other options if you're up for a new challenge. Let me just grab the door. I had a call from another team a few weeks ago. Well, things have moved on since then. These are the offers I've managed to put together for you. You don't have to do anything with them, but let me know what you think.
Oh, I love being in MZ's office. It gives me an erection. Reminds me of when I was at school and I was called into the headmistress's office. Yeah, anyway, moving on. As you can see, we've now got a contract offer. We've got a contract offer. We can go to Williams, Renault or Toro Rosso. Now, one of the things I've learned about the All Seasons is, with great power comes great responsibility. I know it's tempting to go to Williams because they're giving us the best offer. You can see in their development, there's more chance of failure because we are then just behind the big boys of Force India and then Red Bull. So I'm going to take a measured approach. This is only the first season of the All Seasons. We don't need to rush up the field. We really don't need to. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the safety route this time. And I'm going to drive as the second driver, well, they're all second drivers, for Toro Rosso. Oh my goodness, yes, we are going to sign the dotted line. We are moving from McLaren Honda to Toro Rosso. And yes, we lose all our R&D points and everything else. We know that. Thank you very much. So we start our next half of this first season career in the Toro Rosso car.
Hi. You settled in okay? I've been getting to know the new team and the facilities. I reckon there's a lot of potential here. Anyway, I'll see you in the garage, okay?
Chris, you say that every single time. The facilities look good. What? Because they've changed the colours of the seat cushions? Is that it, Chris? Is that it? Anyway, it's time now to drive for Toro Rosso. And my most favourite bit of all, it's time to look and see what the monkeys have been doing to this car while I haven't been driving it. And well, they haven't done a lot at all, really. Look at this. Just 2 sections of the durability department have been completed. Oh, but look at those engines, lads. Just look at those engines. We've still got 3 spanky new engines to go for the rest of the... Oh, that's all right then. I love you. I love you.
We hope you're looking forward to today's qualifying in Hungary as much as we are. We think it's going to be a cracker.
Well, I noticed it was raining, so it doesn't really matter because you need a high downforce for Hungary anyway. But we're going to go, I think, for 7-8 wings to take us through the qualifying session. Yes, we'll go with that and see what happens. And everything else is going to be pretty standard in the setup department. So out we go, and as you can see, we're actually on dry tyres even though it is raining a little bit. So yeah, it's looking good at the moment. So we've only got a few more minutes. Unfortunately, we had to abort our first run because it wasn't good enough. So now we've got... Oh my goodness gracious, I don't believe it. It's pole position. It's pole position for the Hookster at Hungary. His worst track as well. His worst track. What is happening there? Anyway, a little bit later to qualifying. It's the end of qualifying. You can see what the... What? 20th?
We've seen some astonishing Grand Prix here over the years, haven't we? The drama of 2015 is a recent example. Jenson Button's first win on a wet track in 2006, or in 1997, Damon Hill's heartbreak in the Arrows after a late gearbox failure cost him what would have been the team's only ever victory. What a wonderful place this is to come racing today.
Oh, I give up. How can you go from first to 20th? Anyway, first was Sebastian Vettel, second for Lulu, third for Valtteri Bottas, fourth for Maxi Boy, fifth for Daniel Ricciardo, sixth for Esteban Ocon, seventh for Sergio Perez, eighth for Romain Grosjean, ninth for Kimi Raikkonen, 10th for, I've lost it lads, I've lost it, 12th for Fernando Alonso, and as you can see, 18th for Marcus Ericsson, and in 19th place it's the Hookster. Outrageous, absolutely outrageous. Anyway, once again it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the season's clear mode, and we say go go go, and it's away we go from 19th place on the grid. It's another rocket ship start though, away from the line from the Hookster, and as you can see we've got the Saubers off to the right hand side of Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein, but the Hookster finds his own line. It's right down the middle. He's going for a huge dive bomb, and he gets past a huge amount of cars, and it's Kimi Raikkonen as well. He gets past Raikkonen up into 9th position. What about K-Mag? Is he going to go for a move on K-Mag? Yes, he does. Dives down the inside of Kevin Magnussen, up now into 8th position. Next target is Esteban Ocon. Well, the cars seem to be going pretty slowly, it has to be said. Pretty slowly indeed. Esteban Ocon's got his teammate in front of him, so this is going to put a little bit of pressure on for him, because we are right up these Jack Jones. Oh, contact, I do believe. Look at this. He's trying to push Esteban Ocon out the way of the Hookster. I think he's made it. Has he gone through? Yes, he has. Up into, the safety car's come out. The safety car has been deployed on the first lap of this Grand Prix. So we've got to slow down now. Wowzers. Well, we did well. Did up into 7th from 19th on the grid. But now we've got to go under safety car conditions. So we accelerate forward now. We are about to do one of our sneaky little moves that we always do as the safety car comes out on the first lap, and that is to come in for our pit stop. Now, of course, the tyres are going to be pretty knackered by the end, because they're going to have to do 17 laps now, but we should be okay because we're going on to the harder tyre. We're going to get at least another 2, maybe 3 laps. I would say more 2 laps still under the safety car. So the lads change our tyres onto these harder tyres. We rejoin now, and we're going to rejoin in 19th position. Yes, 19th place now for Hookster, as we're about to catch up to the back of the safety car queue on lap 2 now. Lap 2 as we accelerate forward now to lap 3, and we are behind the queue now, the safety car, and the safety car is about to come in. We're in 19th place. We've got Felipe Massa in the Williams ahead of us in 18th position. Just look at this queue of cars now. Just look at it. They're going very, very slow indeed now. Can the Hookster get past any of them as we're about to go green? Just look at that train of cars. Just look at it. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We're about to rejoin now, and it's, yes, green light. So go, go, go for the Hookster. Come on, Hookster. See if you can get Massa before the first turn. See if you can get Massa. He's in rich mix, so he's giving it the full beat. I think he's got him. Before we go to turn 1. He's going to outbrake Massa quite easily, I do believe. Yes, there he goes. And he goes for Ericsson and the other Sauber as well. Wowzers. Straight past 2 Saubers up into 16th place now, all ready for the Hookster. And don't forget, all these cars ahead, I think, have still got to come in for their pit stop. So wherever he ends up, he's going to be better than these cars, but he's not going to give up on this. He's just going to keep fighting and try and gain as many positions as he can, because at the end of look at this, we've got Stoffel Van Doon in the mix as well. Stoffel Van Doon, and of course the car that I was driving the last race, he's currently in 14th position. Where would the Hookster be? You're right. Almost spinned it there. But where would the Hookster be right now if he was driving that car? Possibly a little bit higher than that, I do believe, as we accelerate forward down to lap 5, 16th position still for the Hookster. He's going to go for it. Oh, look at this, the cars are jostling ahead, but he dives down the inside and he gets past Stoffel Van Doon, does he? Yes he does. A little bit of contact, but yes, he gets through cleanly in the end, and he's up down to 14th place. So his old team have now been bested by the new team that the Hookster is in. Oh dear, we've got yellow flags on the circuit, and Stoffel Van Doon is out of the race. Oh no, that's outrageous. Stoffel is out of the race. Well, he's driving my car and the engines were pretty knackered, so maybe he's got an engine failure. Yeah, we may go to the end of the video and see exactly what happened to Stoffel Van Doon there. Anyway, lap 7, just going past the pits. We've got more cars coming in, so we're going to make it up now into 10th position. And the car coming out now is Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari. Are we going to get the drop on him? Because he's, of course, just coming out on very, very cold tyres. But at the moment, no, I think he's going to be away and gone. I don't think we've got any chance of catching Sebastian on lap 8 of this Grand Prix. As we accelerate forward now, still on lap 8, just going into lap 9, going past the pits once again. And once again, there's more cars coming into the pits, so we're going to gain even more ground. And this is looking good for some World Championship points in our first race in the Toro Rosso. So we get past, yes, up into 6th place now, 6th position for the Hookster. And there is Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes. Are we going to get the jump on Valtteri? Wow, goes very, very wide there on the exit. Trying to get past Valtteri Bottas, but I don't think it's going to be on, to be honest. Because, of course, he's in the Mercedes car. And that is the fastest car in the field at the moment. But the Toro Rosso is pretty decent, that's to be said. It's just below midfield, I would say, at the moment, as we accelerate forward on lap 9, just going past the pits. 2 more cars, though, have come into the pits. So we're up now into 4th position. 4th position for the Hookster on lap 10. Pretty much over half distance now if this race has gone. As we accelerate forward now to lap 10, still on lap 10. Just looking at the tyre. Oh no! Fernando Alonso is out of the race as well in the other McLaren. What the hell is going on at McLaren? Both McLarens have failed. As we accelerate forward now to lap 12. Lap 12, just going past the pits once again. We're still holding on to this 4th place, but we've got real pressure now for the car behind. I think, is that Sergio Perez? I'm not quite sure. Yes, it is. Once again, it's Sergio Perez. It doesn't matter what car we're in. We're still getting pressure from these false Indians. Yes. On lap 12 now, as we accelerate forward now to lap 13. Lap 13 out of 18, and once again we've got a car trying to get past us, but this time I think that was Lance Stroll, not quite sure, I think it was Stroll. But we hold on to this 4th position. Now look at the tyres, it's not too bad as we accelerate forward down to lap 15. 42% on the front left, so I think we're going to be okay for our tyres before we get to the end of the Grand Prix. But we've still got to defend against the cars behind, which are a lot faster. And it's Sergio Perez once again trying to get past us in that false India. But once again, we're just holding on to this 4th position on lap 16 now. As we accelerate forward now to lap 17, just about to start the last lap of this Grand Prix. And it looks like we are going to finish in our first race for the Toro Rosso team on the F1 2017 All Seasons Career Mode in 4th position. But we've got to still defend from these cars, and Sergio's looking like a very angry wasp. And we've got another, oh look at that, bit of winglet sort of flew off the car there. I think that may have been the false India behind us, not quite sure. But we are still holding on to this 4th position. Now I've got a report back from the Hookster, and he says this car is pretty decent, pretty handy, especially around this circuit, which, as I've said earlier, is the worst circuit for the Hookster. The worst circuit is the Hungary. He doesn't like it one little bit. But he says this car handles pretty decently. So this is looking good for the second half of the season on the first season of the All Seasons. That was a mouthful. That was a bloody mouthful. Anyway, we're about to complete the lap and complete the race, in fact. And as I say that, Sebastian Vettel has completed it and he has won the race. Wowzers. So that's good going for Sebastian Vettel. Of course, he's the championship leader. The last race, he had a little bit of an altercation when he smacked into the back of Esteban Ocon. But in this race, he has won it. So he's looking good for his championship on this first season as we're about to cross the line. And we've just got 2 more corners to go now. Are we going to hold on to this 4th position? I think we are, because Sergio's backed off a little bit. I don't think he's going to catch us. So we're going to get some good points for us in 4th position. We just come around the final corner now to complete the Grand Prix. In our first race in the Toro Rosso car, we come home in 4th place. Do we? Yes, we do. Fantastic. Well done indeed. Well done indeed for the Hookster. I've got some good feeling for this season. Anyway, there is Riccio, Benettorio, Spaghettatorio. When's your Domino Day? I don't know. I lost track of all the days. Ever since March, to be honest. Ever since March. There's Sebastian Vettel. He's the race winner. There's the Ferrari mechanics congratulating themselves like they always do.
So here they come now.
Let's go on to the podium then. Unfortunately, the Hookster was just outside the podium, but still a good result with 4th place. And there's Sebastian Vettel. Wowzers, mid-trousers. Fantastic. Will he do that again next year at Aston Martin? Well, we'll just have to wait and find out, won't we? Yes, indeed. It's going to be another sort of up and down kind of season. Got no idea how many races we're going to have yet either. Just have to wait and find out next year. So there are the championship results after these 2 rounds. 116 points now for Hookster. Still in 5th place, Sebastian Vettel in the lead with 192 World Championship points. Lulu in 2nd place with 172. Wowzers.
who
In the
pushed
constructors,
themselves
we of
further
course
up
are
the
now
order.
dropped down to 9th place because we've
Plenty more
changed teams
twists and turns.
into the Toro Rosso car. Let's have a look at the race engines then. Oh my goodness. Stoffel Van Doon and Fernando Alonso both had mechanical failures. Let's go to a replay and see what happened. So this is Stoffel Van Doon, as you can see. Yes, his car has exploded. That is my old car, and it's gone up in smoke. It's gone up in smoke. I'd just like to say that's got nothing to do with me whatsoever. As Fernando Alonso, as you can see a little bit later on in the race, also explodes his McLaren Honda. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. And yes, of course, there will of course be more later.